And welcome back, everyone, to Who Would Win. Today's Who Would Win comes to us from Freddie Hall, who asked the question, who would win the fight? The two Immortals, Deadpool versus Hidan. Two foul-mouthed Immortals. Hidan's actually pretty straightforward. He is a ninja, I believe, from the village hidden in the hot springs. I believe that's where he's from. And through a ritual known as the Ritual of Jasmine, Jazine or Jasmine, I think it's Jasmine. Either way, his deity, he has gained immortality. He cannot die. He has been skewered, dismembered, decapitated, and he is still survived. He is the only real thing he has is that twin-bladed scythe with a cord on it, and his ultimate goal is to get your blood, basically turn into like a voodoo priestess with his technique, and connect you with him to kill him, or to kill you. That's about it. He was defeated by Shikamaru because Shikamaru blew him up. His head was still there, and he couldn't do anything. Until his head's reattached, his body can't move because that's where his brain is. It is also implied that in order to keep his immortality, he needs to keep killing. That is the big thing here. So eventually he would just die on his own. It's also not known whether or not you could, in theory, just like atomize him or burn him into just ash and he would come back. I think there is limits to just how, because he's not any more durable than a normal human. That's the thing. He can still take damage, get hurt just like anyone else. It's just that he's immortal. And he still feels pain. He gets off on pain. So there is that. Deadpool, obviously the merc with the mouth. Wade Wilson was experimented on in the Weapon Plus program, if I'm not mistaken, by giving basically a shot of Wolverine juice, as the thing Boomstick once put it. And it gave him an artificial healing factor on par, if not occasionally better than Wolverine's. The only problem is he had cancer, and it didn't really cure his cancer. It's just constantly fighting his cancer at the same rate so that the cancer is, growing. So he's a walking tumor. But he is a master martial artist, master marksman, sword fighter, completely random. Like, he can't even predict his own moves sometimes because he has multiple personalities. He's fourth wall aware. He has a teleportation belt and a magic satchel which he can use to pull out a bunch of stupid things. And he's all around just a badass who cannot... in theory, Deadpool can die, but it's a matter of what it takes to kill him is God knows impossible to get away with. Deadpool has survived in no specific order, being melted into a puddle. He has survived his organs constantly being just dissolved by a demoness who was banging at the time. He can be shot, skewered, dismembered, disemboweled, head taken off, all that, and he still came back. He has come back from just being a hand, albeit that's when he was cursed with immortality by Thanos. He's not immortal anymore, but he's still functionally immortal because there's no one who can really damage him no one's really damaged him to the point where he can't come back. Again, though, just like Hidan, he's never been truly like disintegrated or anything like that. If you would, in theory, just wipe him out from the face of the earth, he should theoretically be dead at that point. You'd have to do something extremely, drastic to kill him. Which leads us into the fight. These two would probably be cracking wise. Deadpool just like, bang, 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 bang. Now, admittedly, there are no guns, no bullets in the ninja world of Naruto. So, Hidan, it's still got the reflexes to probably block something, but it's like, oh, so you got a healing factor? Dude, healing factor? What are you talking about? You just can't kill me. How about we slice and dice and find out? Yeah! Deadpool just comes in. They start duking it out. He's able to cut Deadpool, and Deadpool then just slices him straight in. Just, oh, that hurts like hell. I gotta admit, though, you're pretty good. Wow, you really can't die, can you? No one's killed me yet. Yeah, you, on the other hand, and just... Here's the thing, too. Because Deadpool's nothing more than a walking tumor, Dracula once took a bite out of him, too. He's like, oh, God. So Hidan probably like, oh, God, what is with your blood? Oh, you know me. Just a little bit of the walking cancer. He just shows his face, and even Hidan's like, oh. Either way, it's like, you're dead now. Just stabs himself through the heart. Oh, that hurts. Oh, God, that's so not cool. It's like, wait, what? It's like, what? Why did you think? Oh, you heard me say you had a healing factor 2. That means I have a healing factor 1. It's like, what? I can heal really. It's like Deadpool's like, I can survive just about anything and heal incredibly quickly, even from a broken heart. Like so, and then he just teleports and just takes off his head, and there goes, well, alas, poor douchebag. I knew him for a while. It's like, you bastards! Like, oh, you are still alive. Okay, but you can survive this. And he just slices him. Actually, I could see him honestly taking him along, kind of a la Deadpool style, and just taking his and being like his little traveling companion. He's like, you bastard! Eventually, though, Deadpool would probably just be like, slice, and just turn him into chunks, and that would basically kill him. The problem really is, while Hidan is technically immortal, he doesn't have a healing factor. Deadpool is technically immortal, but does have a healing factor. And a healing factor that that doesn't always act immediately, but when it does, Hidan can't do anything about that. His method of normally killing someone doesn't work on Deadpool. It just doesn't. Taking his own heart out and killing Deadpool doesn't work. But now let me rephrase that. Hidan does, in fact, have a healing factor. It's above average. He will recover faster than normal ninja. It's just not a Deadpool, Wolverine, Hulk type healing factor. But in that moment, Hidan has no ability that can kill Deadpool, whereas Deadpool can easily overwhelm this guy, honestly. Hidan was not shown to be exceptionally skilled, to be honest. So, yeah, that is where I think Deadpool would win that fight. I think it would be a fun fight. I'd actually like to see Death Bell take a crack at this one. This would be a fun fight to watch. Just to see them crack shit for a little bit, or at least a DBX. Anyway, I digress. That's my thoughts. Deadpool wins. What do you think? Put in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.